Welcome to a virtual flame test. This is Mr. Paget. I will be running the flame test for you, helping you see the colors. First sample we're going to do is sodium. You will want to look right at the edge of the Q-tip as it enters the flame. And remember that the flame color for sodium is 589 nanometers. That is your clue to help determine the color of sodium. Right there is a good sodium flame. Boom. That is it right there. So we'll pause this and next we will do potassium. Alright, for our next color we're getting ready to pass into the flame. This is potassium. Remember, you'll want to look right at the edge of the Q-tip. Do not look up high in the flame. Almost there. Nope. Right there on the very edge of the Q-tip, I can see the beginnings of the potassium flame. Let's see if we can get it higher. Do not look up high, you will not see the true color, but I am seeing it right on the very edge of the Q-tip. Nope. Had it just a second. And there it was in the very inside color of that last shot. One more time. Nope. Alright, we're going to try one more here just so you can see a good version of it. Alright, one more attempt at our potassium flame here. And there it goes right there. Yes, that was a very good potassium flame. Alright, we'll pause it and next we'll do calcium. Alright, our next flame that we're getting ready to do is our calcium flame. And right there, yep. Notice it looks very similar to the sodium, but remember your clue for the sodium was 589 nanometers for the color. So there is the sodium right there. I'm sorry, repeat that, scratch that. That last test was the calcium test. Alright, for our next flame test we have barium, almost there. I'll let you know when we have a good color. We just had it briefly, not yet. Nope. Almost. No. Still not good. I'm not liking this barium, so let me get another sample and try it for you. Okay, we'll try the barium again here, see if we can get a better result. There it went, just briefly. There we go. That brief flash you're seeing is our, there it is right there, just briefly. That is the barium flame. Alright, for our next sample here we have strontium. And there it is, kind of, there it is right there. Yep. There it was right there. Alright, so that was our strontium flame. Next up is the lithium flame. Lithium coming next. There it is. Almost. Coming in. Just a touch darker, deeper than the strontium flame. There's your hint. There it is. Had it just briefly on the edge. For our next sample, we will be running the copper. So let's see, there you go. which, as you can see, the Q-tip is blue on the copper. So into the flame it goes, and there is our copper flame right there at the edge of the Q-tip. Very good. We don't keep overriding the CMOS sensor in the camera. There we go. Alright, now for our next three samples, excuse me. The first two we have to rerun the sodium and the potassium, but this time we will look at them through a blue piece of glass. From our discussions in class earlier, you should remember what kind of light will be transmitted through the blue glass and which kinds of light will not be transmitted through the blue glass. So we're going to see if we can set this up here. I'll pause this while I get our sodium sample ready. Alright, so now you can see we have our piece of blue glass set up. We have our flame behind it, and now we will introduce the sodium sample and see what we get. So make sure you look at it through the blue glass, not up high, but what color you actually see through the blue glass. There you go. Okay, now for comparison, we're going to do the exact same thing this time, except we're going to put the potassium through the blue glass and see what color we get. If I can get it into the flame. It's called Mr. Paget. You need to line your work up. There we go. Which, there we go, should be kind of showing up through the blue glass there. Not the world's most perfect, but there it is right there, and that's about as good as it's going to get. Alright, for our last sample, we'll run the unknown. The unknown is one of the previously tested samples, and on your paper you should not only give the color of the unknown. I'm going to run our last sample. This is the unknown here. It will match one of the previously tested samples. You will need to identify the unknown, tell me what element it is, plus also identify the color that you see. Alright, so let's go here. Boom, there we had it. Not getting a good test like I'd like. Let's pause it and try one more time. Alright, we're back. One more attempt at our unknown here. And there it goes right there. That's about as good as it gets. Alright, so we'll leave it there. We'll call that a day.